In this video, we're going to share with you some of the updated information that we learned from an exclusive conversation with MSC corporate staff regarding the MSC Seaside. So stick around, this is going to be good.
Hi, welcome to Heather Loves Cruising.
Hey, in this YouTube channel, we like to talk about ideas, best practices, and helpful tips to help you make the most of your next cruise vacation. One of the first things that we want to talk about is the distinction that makes MSC such a unique cruise line. First of all, they're family owned. They've been in business for well over 100 years actually as an organization. Today, it really stands for more ships coming because they have an aggressive growth plan for the North American market. Well, I think so.
That up,
okay. Well, at any rate.
Okay.
But there's over 500 shipping vessels that they're running all across the world globally. It's a $25 billion organization. And what does that mean to you? It means stability. It means that you can trust. This isn't just a brand new name to cruising that's a fly-by-night organization. This is a well-established, firmly established organization that does things with excellence. And they're family-owned, unlike Princess Cruise Lines, which is owned by Carnival, unlike Royal Caribbean and some of the other ones, which are great experiences that we've had. The publicly traded organizations, they have a whole broad shareholder base to appeal to. MSC is privately held, a family-run organization, which means the modern-day mom makes decoration decisions for inside of the ship, puts their special fingerprints over it, makes their special touch that's very unique.
I don't know about you, but that feels comforting to me as a buyer, as a cruise ship itinerary buyer. I'm excited to see what the difference is because of that, one of those reasons.
And carrying the family-owned theme through, what does that mean to the bottom line in terms of the actual cost? Well, one of the things that attracted Heather and I to MSC Cruise Lines is the economic value that we felt we were going to be getting. For instance, spending what we do on MSC, you could barely even scratch that on like a Royal Caribbean or otherwise. So what does that mean to you in terms of value? The cost is driven down. MSC is an Italian family-owned organization that vertically integrates, which means they own every layer of the supply chain, like an Italian family that you may recognize. So for instance, like logistics, when they need somebody to, like they need a company to refill the food on board, they just have another company within their family that does that for them. Terminals at all of the different cruise ports, right? They're in the terminal business and they take care of that as well. So they're not outsourcing all of these nickel and dime elements.
Well, and one of the things you shared was photography can actually be one of the most expensive costs on a cruise line, and it's probably, I've heard, one of the most lucrative. MSC has their own photography business versus subbing out to another company so they can keep the photos, the photography cheaper.
It's supposed to be the cost is a little bit lower.
Maybe you've cruised on an MSC ship and you have not found that to be the case. We're excited to find out if that is the case on Seaside.
Certainly on Seaside.
Yep.
And they also said the gift shop. What you're not going to find is another flashing key ring that has just a decal of the ship on it. It's going to be a custom-made gift that's built inside of the gift shop for the MSC Seaside that they came up with themselves. So what they're trying to communicate is that it's just not like a stock off-the-shelf type experience, but it's a unique custom-built design for you. The MSC Seaside uniquely, they really try to create two ships in one kind of container, if you will. If you really like the white glove service, like a celebrity, you want to go upstairs.
Like a celebrity cruise ship.
Like celebrity cruise, you want to go upstairs to the Yacht Club. There's only like 150 and 180 people allowed up there. And it's its own ecosystem. Private pool, private restaurants, the whole bit. Downstairs, in the main levels, you've got the bowling alley, you've got the flight simulator, you've got
there's a lot
tandem
of
zip lines, slide boarding, you got all these different things that kind of like a Royal Caribbean would be. So you got both of those experiences all wound up into one.
And the price really reflects that. They've got the Bella experience, which is the basic package, but then they also have all the way up to the MSC Yacht Club. So you are paying a little bit more for the exclusive benefits. I know that there's priority boarding, all those types of things that come with the MSC Yacht Club experience that you would find on another cruise ship with those passengers that have cruised quite often with them.
That's exactly it. And MSC also is really positioning their brand to be a global brand in that they really want to appeal with all of their ships worldwide to be a very diverse, multicultural, immersive experience. MSC Seaside, very uniquely, is going to be positioned for the North American market. They're expecting about 65% of occupants on the Seaside to be representative out of North America. That's very unique for MSC as an entire cruise line. But the Seaside, if you look at it, it's not a distinctly Italian name. Seaside is distinctly, overtly, plain English.
Well, you mentioned the Seaside. So one of the things that they've talked about is that their Deck 8 really is a large outdoor promenade. There will be places for you to sit and eat. There will be places for you to spend time outside that makes you feel close to the sea. So Deck 8 is really exciting because it is going to give you an outdoor experience. You're going to have places to sit and eat. You're going to have places to walk around. It really is going to be an outdoor experience for you. And they really want you to feel close to the water. I think you found out that the Deck 8 is just, so many feet above the water, and they want you to feel like you're there.
So here's probably the most exciting thing that, for some of you, piece of information I found out. The status match program. First of all, it's not going away. The MSC is very intentionally trying to grow their North American presence and wants to offer a status match opportunity for anybody who's got loyalty points with another cruise line. What I didn't understand before this conversation, status match actually carries to land-based vacations as well.
Yeah.
So, if you and your family have traditionally gone to, say, Sandals or other land-based beach resort, Hilton Club, if you will, and you've got a status match or you've got status within those programs, MSC is going to honor that. In fact, they see the land-based vacationer as a prime market for them to influence and bring over to the MSC Seaside. Also, if you've got a hotel point system like Marriott Rewards Club or Hilton Honors, they're going to take that as well.
You're kidding me.
And honor that in terms of
and then they'll
status
factor
match.
it in and figure out how that works with their status match. So that's a great way to not start as the introduction level, but to kind of go up to a level that you've been familiar with traveling with.
And at this point as well, MSC Corporate represented the kids sail free for 11 and under as a permanent fixture within their offering as well. That's kind of an interesting thing. So if you've got children that are 11 years old or younger, MSC has structured it in such a way where they come along at complimentary. You just have to pay the port fees, I believe.
Now, unfortunately, we didn't get in time to get a family room, but they do offer rooms that have additional adjoining rooms, but that have within your room, a little adjoining room. And I know other cruise lines have that as well, but it's exciting that they are making an effort to accommodate the family that's going to be traveling together.
The theater is another big thing for them on the MSC Seaside. There's 1,800 seats. They claim that to be the largest single theater at sea.
Thanks so much for watching. We thank you for your support. Feel free to hit like and subscribe if you'd like to see more videos.
And join us over on the Facebook channel as well. Heather Loves Cruising on the Facebook page. You're going to find over there's a whole other conversation that we're taking place that can be a bit more personal and interactive. And you can also submit a question to us to the inbox or comment, and we'd be more than happy to entertain that in a future video.
Thanks for watching.